What's up guys, welcome back. Today's video is my review of the Nintendo Switch OLED. Let's get into it. Okay, before we jump into the video, I am just going to mention real quick, I do have one of my AirPods in. I'm watching Ryan Hall, y'all. He's live streaming today for some severe weather. Not for where I live, but for down south, farther down south. You can check out Ryan's channel up there. I will try my best to link it. Great person to watch for live weather and just weather forecast. I love watching his stuff. But before we jump into the review, we got to show you what's in my pockets today. And because today is one of my last days of spring break, we are just kind of doing nothing and just kind of hanging around at home. So I thought I could make this video, which meant I'm wearing just like comfy pants instead of my blue jeans to carry all my stuff. So it's more of not what's in my pockets, more of what is in arm's reach. And that would be my Olight i3T EOS, my Dango Products capsule, my Civivi Baby Banter in blue, I'm wearing one of them, my AirPod Pros. Let's get everything off of here so I can grab it. My Redeemed Creations co-wallet, the Slim wallet, that's actually the name of it. My Dango Products executive pin, and my new awesome Hank gear Dino Topo Hank. That's all my gear today. If I was actually wearing regular people pants, not just sweatpants, then that's what would be in my pockets. Alright, let's jump into the review. Trying to be somewhat quiet because my family is napping, but we still got to get this video done because we've got 3 days till it comes out. So, today we're talking about my Nintendo Switch OLED, which I've been waiting to make this video, as you know, because I wanted time to actually play my Switch. I didn't have time right after I bought it because of my work schedule and school schedule, and archery season as well. But now that archery season's coming to an end, very sad about that, senior year, but I also have time to do more things. Like, I've had time to play my Nintendo Switch more often. I play it in Carline when I'm at work, and just all kinds of stuff like that. So, I can actually do a legitimate review. I feel like I can do a legitimate review on it now. And you may see the glimpses of Ryan's stream in the background. Hopefully you won't see too many reflections. But yeah, I have the white ones. These are the white controllers, obviously. I actually do have more Joy-Cons for it, so I don't always have the white ones. My sister loves to use these for hers. But we had a deal where I bought the white one first because I got mine first. And then when she got hers, she bought the red and blue ones and got the black dot because I really wanted the black one. This is the white one that comes with the white Switch OLED, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's really cool and looks really good, but I just don't love the white. I do miss the the flap that opened up, not just popped off too. I miss that. But I wanted the black one, she wanted the white one, but I wanted the white controllers, so got them. So we made a deal and we swapped docks and we share the controllers. So yeah, there's that. And then we also both have white cases like this. Unzip it. You've got a stand in here. It'll stand up like that. And game storage as well. So yeah, okay, we're going to jump into what I love about the new Switch OLED. And if there's anything I dislike about it, we'll talk about that as well. So that was more of like what accessories I have right now. I also have 2 Pro controllers. One is the regular black ones. Another one is just a little Legend of Zelda one, which is not Nintendo branded, but it works with the Switch. So it's kind of like a knockoff. But the pattern on it is amazing. Maybe it's in the thumbnail. I'm going to try to include it if possible. So yeah, Nintendo Switch OLED, white controllers. Things that I love about it are the screen itself. Let's see. Let's turn it on. It's gonna pair to my controllers because I slid them on. Look at this. Look at that screen. It's just so pretty. Like, the colors are just so good, and they're so bright. Oh. Get off that. Sorry. They are just so bright, and you can see all the games that I have, and that's not all of them, honestly. But then the colors are just so good on this Switch. Like, the screen is just so beautiful. I love it. I couldn't love it more, honestly. My favorite games to play on it lately have been Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've gotten back into that one. Mario Golf, Fortnite, Splatoon 2's colors, fantastic. I haven't played a lot of Super Smash Bros. On it. I need to. You saw Animal Crossing on it. That is not me. That is my dad playing it on my Switch. I don't really love Animal Crossing as much. And then Clubhouse Games is not a very popular game, but it's a really, really good one. I highly recommend you go pick that one up. I'll show you. I'll go more in depth on what games I have in here in a few minutes. Another thing that I highly recommend you pick up with any Switch is an SD card. And while we're talking about the SD card, I believe mine is a 256 gig SD card. So while we're talking back here, look at that flap. That stand, so good. It is so much better of a design than the last one. That one little thing that was just like floppy and would break off, I hated it. Absolutely hated it. But this is one that I will get behind the design of. It's so good, and it works. It does its job so well, and it doesn't break. Like, not breaking. Mine would just plop off. Like, I could hold it and it'd fall off. It was annoying. So yeah, that is a great update from Nintendo that they did to the Switch OLED. And the speakers. At first I didn't really notice a difference, but now I have. And I think the speakers on this one are really, really good. I think they could have also done better, but for what they did, I think it's pretty good. And the pricing on the Nintendo Switch OLED is actually really good too. And I have to pause here and do the thing with the SD card. So be right back and we'll jump into like the pricing and other things too. Okay, continuing on, and I'm sorry if the light changes, the sun is starting to come out here. But continue on with pricing. So this Switch will cost you anywhere between $350 to $400. It just depends on where you get it. I actually paid, I believe, $140 for mine. And here's how I got it that cheap. Before you just go like, wow, you got a steal. I traded in my original Switch. I still had the box and all the original paperwork, everything. I had all the original parts and pieces to it. So I took it to a local video game store, traded it in for store credit, and then swapped it out for this Switch OLED. That was the best way for me to do it. And I only paid $140 for this out of pocket, along with the SD card, which was like $25, I think, because I got a really big one. Because I was tired of running out of storage and having to like delete games and all that fun stuff. So yeah, if you have the ability to do that and like trade in your Switch, I highly recommend you do that. You get a better deal for it. And I mean, when you get a Switch OLED, you're not going to want to play the original one, because this one is just better. So yeah, pricing wise, it's really not bad. And now we're going to jump into like things that I don't really love about it. And I think there's only a couple little, like, I don't know, rags on Nintendo for this. And that would be where the games go in right there. You don't have a little finger hole like you used to. You kind of like have to pry it up, and I really wish they would have done a better job designing that. And the volume up and down buttons. I always hit the power button instead of these for some reason. I don't know. I just don't think they're as like visible as they were on the original. And maybe Nintendo did that on purpose so they weren't as visible. But for my fingers, I need them a little bit bigger. So that's just the three things really, because there's three buttons that I don't love about it. And I think that's really about it. It's so awesome, and it was so well worth it. Oh, and there is a little bit of a size difference. If you are used to the original Switch, you're fine. But if you're used to like a Switch Lite, it's a big difference from that. It is a little bit bigger in your hands, and you do notice that at first, but then you get used to it, and it's just like normal. So I love it. It's well worth it. So I'm going to go over what games I have for my Switch and what downloaded games I have on it now. So let's go. Got like 5 minutes left on the card, so let's get through this real quick. Physical games that I have is the one specifically in my case. Here we go. We'll start from the top. We have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. I believe that is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, Super Smash Bros., Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Super Mario Golf, Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Maker 2. What is that one? Super Mario 3D All-Stars. You can tell I've got like all my Mario games. Oh, I have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in my Switch right now too, so it's not in here. Splatoon 2, That is Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokken Tournament Deluxe. It's a very underrated game. It's so good. And that is Clubhouse Games. It's like $30 at Walmart. Highly recommend it. It's mostly board games. 1-2 Switch and Animal Crossing New Horizons. And on the back is my old SD card so I don't lose anything that was on there. Those are the physical games that I have. Let's go over what downloaded games I have. I don't have that many anymore. I used to have a lot more, but some of them I had to delete because, I lost their memory, I guess, when I traded them. When I traded my Switch, but that's fine. Let's do... Okay, we've got Fortnite, one of my favorites, obviously. I have Lego Worlds, the Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, and Super NES. I don't have any of the new ones because I'm not paying for those memberships, but I would like them in the future. Then I have the Lego Harry Potter collection, found it on sale for like $8 in the eShop. That one goes in and out of on sale, so you can always find it pretty cheap. Pac-Man 99, YouTube, of course. Risk is one of my favorite board games, so when I found it on here, I had to have it. It was like $3 when I found it on the eShop. It's a great one. And then there's one of my favorite downloaded games of all time, and that is Opus, The Day We Found Earth. Let's see if I can get that to focus on it. Right there. Opus, The Day We Found Earth. I beat that game in like 8 hours. No joke. The first day I got it, I played it so much, and I beat it the first time, and I love it. It's a great one to just like go back over and play. I highly recommend you look it up. I want to say I paid like $15 for that one. It's a great budget game, and you can play it in just about a day, and then you just redo it over and over. So yeah, those are all the games that I have, and that's my review on the Nintendo Switch OLED. Let's head to the outro. And I forgot to mention this in my games. On Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I have the new courses. I paid for that upgrade. They are awesome. I played them today. They came out today. Today is March 18th. I love them so much. They have turned out so good. I love that they redid Coconut Mall. That was actually the entire reason I bought that. I wanted Coconut Mall, and I was okay with paying $25 for just it. But I'm really excited to see what courses come out with that. And if I can, I'm going to try to do some like content based around that maybe. We'll see. Alright guys, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. It always helps me out and boosts my confidence when I see those views go up. Thank you guys so much for all the support lately. I've been trying to up my game on social media and on the shorts stuff as well. Hopefully I'm going to be doing some more shorts based around the Switch as well. Alright, that's it for this video guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to go down below and hit that subscribe button to help me reach my goal of a silver play button. And I will see you next Monday.